Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Edward. So today I will be showing how to install an NI test stand, which is a trial version, but still this tool will give all the features required for development of test cases, debugging it, running it, executing on the bench. So before that, please subscribe to my channel video. So I will quickly take you how to download this NI test stand. So you can log into NI website, register yourself, and you can find under the product stands. So come to the last of this page. So here you can find start free trial today. So you can just click on this button. Trial version will be downloaded. So I have already downloaded that trial version. So I will try installing it. So here it is. Just click on it. Choose accept the above license agreement. Okay, you can click next. So this will take some time. Installation will take around half an hour to 20 minutes. So I will skip this installation part. I will directly take you to the installed tool. I will directly open the tool and I will show you how to start creating a test packages inside it. So this will be just a basic overall knowledge. Oh, here you can either do a customized selection, or else you can simply select all. So as of now, when I have selected, I select all, and we can click on next. So all these components, whatever you just now saw on the screen, will be installed one by one. The tool is installed now, so you can see the screen. So just click on evaluate, click on yes. You can provide your email ID and the password when you gave during your registration. So once after giving your email ID password, you can see this screen will appear for you. And just click on launch. This is the look of the tool. So initially it's asking for some compatibility like test and migration utility, compatibility issue produced in test and 2012. So you can go in deep uh, and see what all the compatibility terms. Just click on OK. Just click on OK. So here you can see all the insertions, step insertions, actions, sequence calls, statements, labels will be in this window. These things are simply like a templates. You can use it. So if you want to use any of the step regularly, you can just keep it here, and whenever you want, you can just drag it and use it. This is variables and the sequence. So here are the variables where you can declare. So all the variables which you want to declare as a global variable, that can be declared here, and local to that only sequence you can just declare in this section. Here are the sequences, main sequences, subsequences, all the sequences will be listed here. So In every sequences, there will be three sections, as you can find here. The first one will be setup. So here all the environmental setup, all the preconditions or all the APIs can be listed here. And this main sequences will mainly deal with the actual sequence, the actual steps that you want to develop for testing that controller. So cleanup will be something like the end of the testing, wherein you want to clean or want to keep all the signals to its default, clean the system so that it is ready for the next execution. You know, like a turn off, you can use it as. So let me leave what is label. So label will be just like an instruction or a description of the further step. You can simply give setting some signal to some value maybe. Finally, so that is how a label works as. It's like a command we can use it. Here are the few flow controls you can see. You can find almost all the flow controls: if, else if, for each, while, do while. There are many other flow controls and a call executable. A call executable is something like um, wherein you can call one of the external sequence or any other no scripting files like Python or any other by giving the file path name here, working directory arguments. You can call from this sequence, and this is something like a message pop-up wherein you want to in the middle of the execution wherein you want some message to be pop up for the executing person to inform him whether the execution is happening properly. Step by step confirmation we can use, or a checkpoint kind of thing we can use this thing. And this is sequence call. So this sequence call will call another file. If you just click on it, if you give any other sequence, so this how we can map this sequence with that sequence is that like we can just uh, search for the sequence here. For example, let me choose this thing. This is one of the subsequence. Just click OK. So if you double click on this, the other sequence will open. And this is how you can call a sequence inside a sequence. You can just give the path here, the commands, then it is good to go. So you have the statements. You can just give a one liner statements kind of thing. Maybe files you can give it here. Actions you can give. So action is something like you want to give a signal a different value or setting the signals. We can use this thing. We can connect the database, SQL database. You can see here open database, SQL statement, closing database, data operations, data streaming, and LabVIEW utilities also you can use here. LabVIEW next utilities also are also there. So IO controls, IO configurations can be done here. Variables, I was speaking about variables. So here you can create a kind of variables which of this kind of data types like numbers you have strings, boolean. You can also create arrays of numbers, strings, boolean. So as of now, I am thinking of creating a container. Inside this container, I would like to create a few of the data types. This string, boolean. Then what else? You can also create types, error path expression, and IO sessions. These variables can be easily dragged and dropped and give it to the for the statements. So in global also you can create variables, how to create any global variables. So here you can find all the sequences. And if you want to run this sequence, you can just click here. You can see the errors, um, and you can try to fix it. Let me go through each and every menu options. So these are simple, say open options you have. So this is something just related to cut, copy, paste, finding, searching, replacing, execute. Here you have three type of executions. That is just utility, single pass, and then main sequence. So you have one of the help file for you. You can just go to the help menu and you can find the NI document here. By looking at this document, you can also learn how we can script. So here are the fundamentals things, extending test stands, where references are there, example programs are there. So you can deeply go into this document to learn more about the NI test stand.